Kim Rubble here, just with a check-in before we zone in on surgery. Today is Tuesday, it's Tuesday afternoon, and I have surgery Friday. I assume Friday morning, but quite frankly, I have no idea. I was told that they will be calling me Thursday sometime from the hospital to let me know the details. So, okay. Anyway, I'm cautiously optimistic and hoping for the best. In the meantime, one of my commitments to you is to, as soon as I'm like physically able, I'm going to make a video for the post-op so that anybody who's going through what I'm going through maybe has a better idea than I've got about how it's going to be. Because at this point in that time, I don't know if I'm going to be getting up right after. I don't know if I'm going to be on crutches. I don't know if I'm going to be in bed convalescing. I don't know if they're going to do just like an epidural with a waist down block, or if they're putting me out completely. No say. So anyway, I guess I'll know more afterwards. I'm about to do P90X3 Total Synergistics. As you all know, I like to work out. I do Beachbody workouts. P90X is my favorite, but I like lots of them. That's been a challenge with the knee for obvious reasons, because it's not like you could go do plyometrics without a healthy ACL. So I'm just doing what I can and modifying and trying to work with it. Really exciting though. Again, I'm so happy and thankful to be walking. It's a little Frankenstein-y because, you know, your leg doesn't work quite the same. You gotta guard it, but it's still walking. I'm all ready for after the surgery with my walkers and my crutches and my little centered areas and everything like that to make life bearable. I kind of have some little things handy for reading materials, my laptop and all that. So if I'm super immobile, I've got something to do and I don't go stark raving mad. Anyway, so lastly, I wanted to touch on really quickly the freak out about like, I'm gonna get fat. I'm getting fat, I'm getting fat, I'm losing shape, I'm getting out of shape. Oh my gosh, my leg is so much skinnier than my other leg now. Oh my gosh, my arms are smaller. Oh my gosh, my belly is getting big again. Oh my God. Yeah, well, I went ahead and I do log things. Like I don't constantly journal or anything like that, but I do occasionally do a check-in with myself where I do all my measurements and I weigh myself and do all that and kind of just see, well, where are you? And so what I did was I grabbed one of my logs, which was written in February of 2017. So I was 50 at the time. And I was kind of taking stock at that point in time and saying, yeah, we need to get the stress under control and we need to get back to taking care of yourself a little bit because you're 50 and you're not getting any younger, so do something with yourself. Anyway, so at that point, I weighed and measured and did the body fat, percentage and all that. And from then to now, which I'm 52 now, so it's been a little over a year and a half, I've dropped 11 pounds and I've lost 11.5 inches overall. 3.5 of those inches were in my waistline, which I was very happy with because I know there's a huge correlation, especially in women, between waist size and heart disease. And since both my parents had heart disease, it's very important to me to make sure that I do what I can to avoid it. In addition to that, my body fat percentage went from 35.1 to 25.7. So that's about 9.5%, and I'm very proud of myself for that. So even though I've noticed the changes slowly over time, you don't really pay attention when you're not like on a crash diet or a crash workout program because you don't see those like results in 90 days. But it's so much more sustainable because, again, I'm doing something that's my lifestyle. I work out because I like to and because I don't hate it and because I don't feel like I have to. It's more of a, I haven't done bis and tris for a while. Let me bust out the bi-tri workout. Or I need some cardio. Let me get out, plyometrics. Not right now. But again, you let your body kind of help, and then you go into a little cycle of let me bust this out for 3 months. You know what I mean? So the nice thing is I'm at a point now where it's just part of my lifestyle and it's not like I'm rearranging my whole life to try and lose weight. Now it's just about enjoying my lifestyle and maintaining my health and doing my thing. Make no mistake, I love coffee. I love chocolate. I love fatty things. So I have to pay attention. I still eat those, I still do those things, but I do them with some mindfulness, because I know that what's going in has to be paid for somehow. And so it's either limiting calories elsewhere, or it's a little extra on the workout. I really like plant-based. I have not been able to go straight plant-based, but I have increased my vegetables and fruits. I really like fruits, but my vegetables as well in my diet, and cut back on my meat. So that's been really helpful. In addition to that, the carb thing with all the refined carbs, I find there are certain things I really like. I really like things like cakes and frosting, but I'm not so much on like, oh, I need bread. Oh, I need a roll with that, or I need a sandwich. That's not really my problem, so I'm glad of that, because that helps. But you know, frosting and cake, that's a big enough challenge, so we don't need another one. Anyway, I'm going to continue to work on reducing my meat consumption, and part of that is not just for health reasons, but for compassionate reasons, because again, I think we throw away more animals and slaughter more animals in this country than we actually eat, which I think is just really a kind of assault on nature and assault on life, if you will. So even though I do still eat meat, I try to make sure that like when I purchase stuff, I look for the more ethically, how do you say? Oh, it was ethically raised before we killed it for you to eat it. My point being, yeah, I'm trying not to waste as much. I get smaller portions where I can. I eat less of it, like I order it less often. And I don't buy as much to bring home and cook, you know, because again, so much of that would get wasted anyway. So anyway, that's my pep talk for today. Now I got to get my body over there and actually do the workout that I keep saying I'm going to do. Kim Roll, take care.